through the main volume. The main
And
volume
because,
in
yeah,
there.
because then everything continues to be off. We actually turned it down this morning. So this one I was having a very hard time this morning.
Uh-huh.
It felt a little bit loud. And then started like at the end of the show cars, we sort of lowered it. And you couldn't tell and all. It actually sounded
Good, good,
better.
good.
But it was like he was, for some reason, for something, and he said, Carlos said, no, it's the regular setup for Shabbat morning, but it sounded a little bit like stronger.
Uh-huh.
We'll do our best, so maybe I'll bring up the other microphone.
Okay. Yeah,
noise because
yeah.
everybody is high
It was unusually quiet in here.
But that's
But everybody would get that.
percentage of how everybody should know. Like when you hear this one,
Okay.
like that side is easy, chorus is easy. When we do it for secular harmony,
Yes,
like those
yes,
are
yeah.
easier. I was wondering,
I'll dumb it down.
no, 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 no. I think maybe I miss it. Like sometimes, like there's so many. Oh, I just. That was a harder one. That was okay.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
How good it is for us all to be sitting here together on this beautiful afternoon. Hine ma tovu manayim, shevet achim gam
If you know the words, you'll join
yachad.
along with us.
Hine ma tovu manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad.
Here we go.
Hine ma tov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov, ya la 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 la. Hine ma tov, ya la 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 la. Hine ma tov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad.
Some of you may have noticed at a 4:30 invitation time, we started at 5 because Sassunian know their people, as they told me. Yeah, don't worry, it'll be the right time to start. We have about an hour service we're going to be together. So we're going to give you the blessing of connectedness, of disconnectedness, and connectedness with yourself. And so we're going to ask you, please turn off the cell phones. Just like turn them off so you don't even think about what's a Snapchat or Instagram where you're posting or who's doing what. Like just a moment to be in the moment. So if we hear them going off, that's fine. But if you will help us retain the sanctity and the focus. Sophia wants everybody to be here with her in the moment, don't you? Yes, there you go. We're going to, this morning, by the way, we had our service. In the morning service, it's customary for all of bar bat mitzvah age to wear a talit. In the afternoon service, the mincha not required. But the people who are up here and dealing with the Torah involved, you'll notice them coming up with a talit. The rest of you don't have to wear them. We're going to be able to follow in the Siddur in the prayer book. It's the smaller of the two books that you have in front of you. All right? It'll say Siddur Lev Shalem. The larger one, we're going to need a moment when we get to the Torah reading, actually. And so you're going to be able to open up to page 214. Page 214. And you're going to find there, we'll say the afternoon, the Mincha service. Begins with Ashrei, the final of the Psalms. Sophia's going to lead us, and if you know the response, the alternate lines, she would love for you to join in with her. Again, page 214. Go ahead, Sophia.
Ashrei Ashrei ve'techa odicha lelucha salah.
Ashrei ha'am she'kacha loho, Ashrei ha'am she'adonai Elohav.
Techila ledavi. Aro mimcha Elohai hamelech va'arvacha shimcha le'olam va'ed.
B'chol yom abarhecha v'halela shimcha le'olam va'ed.
Gadol Adonai umhulan be'od ve'ligdulato in heker.
Dor ledor shabach ma'asecha ugbarotecha yagidu.
Hadar kevod hodecha v'divrei niflotecha asicha.
Bezuz nerotecha yomeru uglat ha'asaprena.
Zecharav tuvechayo beru vesitachata yiranenu.
Nun barachum Adonai erech hapayim ugdach hased.
Tov Adonai lekol vera amav el kol ma'asav.
Yo duchananai kol ma'asecha v'chasidecha yebarchucha.
Kevod malchutacha yomeru ugvurudecha yira beru.
Lo dilibnei hadam krotaha v'kvod hadar malchuto.
Malchutaha malchukol olamim umalshaldecha bekol dor v'dor.
So mechanai lechol hanoflihim v'zokef lechol hakfufim.
Einei ko elacha yasa beru v'ata notein lachem et ochlam be'itu.
Poteach et yadecha u'masbir lechol chai ratzon.
Sadiq Adonai bekol Sadiq Adonai derchav v'chasi bekol ma'asav.
Karobanai l'chol korahav l'chol asher yikrahu be'emet.
ואת סוניר אבסי, ואת שיבותם ביושיים,
Shomer Adonai kol ha'evav v'kol ha'shayim yashmi.
תחילה אדוני ידבר פי, ויברך כל בשר שם קדושם לעולם ועד.
V'anachnu nevarech ya me'ata v'ad olam. Hallelujah. We continue page 217.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא תברח חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי כל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן.
יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעלם ולעמי הומיה יתברך.
יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלה, שמי דקודשה ברכו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה.
תושבחתה ונחמתה, דעה מהירן בעלמה.
ואמרו Amen.
Page 218, the Torah service in anticipation of taking out the Torah. Farshad Sasunian, if you'll join us up here, please. That's you. All right, you're going to carry the Torah. Those of you opening the ark, you can bring your prayer books with you. Parvin, Sasunian, Yafa, Chodorchi, Ilana, Sufer, and Ziba Rosen. If you'll join us up here on the bima, please. Again, page 218.
ואני תפילתי לך אדוני את רצון אלוהים ברוב חסדך ענני באמת אישך.
As the ark is opened, we rise together.
ויהי בנשוא אהרון ויאמר משה קומה אדוני ויפוצו אויביך וינוסו משנאיך מפניך כי מציון תצא תורה כי מציון תצא תורה לעמו ישראל בקדושתו ברוך שנתן תורה ברוך שנתן תורה לעמו ישראל בקדושתו גדלו לאדוני ציון רוממה שמו יחדיו לך
אדוני הגדולה והגבורה והתפארת והנצח וההוד כי כה בשמיים ובארץ כי כה בשמיים ובארץ Nice job, ladies. אדוני הממלכה והעמיד נעשה לכל ראש רוממו רוממו אלוהינו והשתחוו להדום רגליו קדוש הוא רוממו
אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו Adonai Eloheinu
והשתחוו
להר
קודשו.
רוממו Adonai Eloheinu
והשתחוו
להר קודשו
כי
כי קדוש Adonai Eloheinu רוממו כי קדוש Adonai Eloheinu רוממו Adonai Eloheinu והשתחוו להר קודשו רוממו Adonai Eloheinu והשתחוו להר קודשו כי קדוש Adonai Eloheinu רוממו כי קדוש Adonai Eloheinu רוממו Yisrael, Yisrael, ve'oraita chadhu. Yisrael, Yisrael, ve'oraita chadhu.
You may be seated. The Torah service now. You're going to open up page 769. You're going to need the larger of the red books now. You can put away the smaller one, the Siddur, the prayer book. Take out the larger one on page 769. Normally, sometimes when we open up the Torah, Sophia, it's kind of hard to find the Torah reading. Kind of not sure where it is. Sometimes it's in the middle of the line, sometimes at the beginning, sometimes no space. But today we made it easy for you, didn't we? Right? Because it's the beginning of the book of Numbers, and when you have a new book in the Torah, when there's a new book that started, there's a large gap of about that big, and so it makes it really easy to find. Michael, isn't that nice when it does that for you? Sophia made it nice and easy. You're going to be talking a little bit about the book of Numbers. Interesting, it's called Numbers, but the Hebrew is Bamidbar, which has nothing, it's not Numbers. Bamidbar means the wilderness. Because the Israelites have been at Mount Sinai in our Torah reading cycle. They've been waiting at Mount Sinai from Exodus. They received the Ten Commandments there. They've been receiving the commands about building the tabernacle, about the priesthood, all kinds of things. They've been busy for about a year, right, getting everything moving. Pretty soon they're going to be beginning the journey from Mount Sinai. And it's called the wilderness because they're going to be wandering for how many years? For 40 years. It's a long time. But you know, by the way, they weren't lost, right? Many people have this idea that they were lost. And if they had just turned, when they got to the promised land, if they had turned right, they would have gotten to the oil instead of going to the left and getting the sand. But truth of the matter is that God, according to the Torah, has led them there. It's very different. The wilderness, by the way, how many of you ever like to go out into the wilderness and just like spend time doing nothing? Any of you like to do that? Camping? Do you like camping in the wilderness? Right? Get away from everything, but do you take your TVs with you and everything or no? Right? Yeah, I'm not talking about that glamping that we're talking about. Like, I'm not talking about where you take out your, that enormous motorhome, right? It's got satellite TV and it's got everything that you need. Talk about real camping, because when you go out and you look up at the sky, you actually see there are stars. Where here in Los Angeles, there aren't any stars, right? It's you look up and it's very hard to see. And when you're out in the wilderness, you have a sense of the divine. Don't you have the sense of the universe and the beauty? It's been said, by the way, the word, you have any Hebrew speakers here? Anybody speak Hebrew? Some Hebrew? Where's we got some Hebrew speakers? There you go, right? The word Bamidbar, if I change it a little bit and I say medaber, what does medaber mean? To speak or to talk. In the wilderness, Bamidbar, Adonai, God, medaber aleinu. God speaks to us. Same letter, same word, same sound, but somehow when you're out there, you have a different relationship. That's why we try to let go of technology, because very often that serves as an obstacle for us to feel that sense of divinity of the world as well. Sophia, this is your bat mitzvah. I know you're nervous. Your parents want to share some words with you. So come on, Dahlia and Farshad, if you'll come here, please. Parents are going to speak to you, and you know what I like to say, that, by the way, don't clap afterwards, it's fine. If you want to, by the way, at the end of the Torah reading, if you like to do, we love in the Farsi tradition, the la 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 la, right? That's great, right? Those of you who love to do it, it's fine. We'll do it at the end after her Aliyah, but I want you now, look at your daughter. Stand there, I want you just to listen. This means you don't talk back, you don't answer, you don't interrupt. You just enjoy your parents just for the moment. You good? Okay, go ahead, Doug.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Fred and I would like to thank everyone here today for witnessing Sophia's Bat Mitzvah. Sophia, we view today as an individual rite of passage to celebrate your birthday and the legal age of which you assume a role of responsibility in the Jewish community. You should celebrate your hard work and efforts, especially your enormous accomplishments of all the Jewish studies you did to get you here today.
Sophia, today is also about what is important to our family, which is hundreds of years of old traditions and values that are being passed to you through the ages. Always remember that the traditions and Jewish values that your mom and I are passing on to you have been passed on to us through ancestors and through our grandparents. Never forget your Jewish values and to respect and have pride of your heritage. Hold your head up high and be proud of being Jewish. We hope that you grow up and start your own family and your own home. You're always inspired to practice and continue the Jewish beliefs that you grew up with.
As a woman, Sophia, it's you that keeps traditions and values among your own family and home. As you have witnessed what we do in our home, such as the Jewish holidays, getting together with family, lighting Shabbat candles together, and rejoicing with family on Friday nights, is what we hope you continue to do. Today, you're missing your grandfather, Baba Essi. He would have been so proud to see this moment. I know he's looking over you, guiding you, and protecting you. You have a lot of his qualities, and he's with us here today.
Look around, Sophia. You're blessed with, we're blessed that we're surrounded with friends and family who love you and always will be there to support you. Sophia, your biggest role model is your sister, Alexis, as she has always been by your side and remains your best friend. Please promise your mom and I that you'll always stick together and look out for each other. Your mom, Alexis, and I will always be by your side whenever you need direction, advice, and a shoulder for support. We hope you live a full and long life filled with many celebrations and milestones. You have a lot to look forward to and a bright future ahead, and reaching your career and starting your own family. Reach for the stars, and you're capable of anything and everything that you want.
We are giving you this talit in hopes and wishes that God is always with you, protecting you and guiding you. Congratulations on your bat mitzvah.
You're going to take the talit now from your parents. You're going to recite the blessing. The idea is from one generation to another that they bestow upon you now the opportunity to perform the mitzvot yourself. Here you go.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehit atef b'tzitzit.
Amen. Torah reading beginning again, page 769. Alexis, you're going to join your parents up here for the first Aliyah. Amen. Show your dad words. Kiss it. Oh.
Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim. Benatan lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai noten haTorah.
V'yedaber Adonai el Moshe b'midbar Sinai be'ohel moed be'echad v'chodesh hasheni b'shana hashenit letzetam me'eretz Mitzrayim lemor se'u erosh kodad ben Israel lemishbechotam leveit avotam b'misbar shemot kol zahar legugilatam Mi ben Esrim shana v'mala koyote tzava be'Yisrael tivgedu otam letivotam ata v'charon v'tichem yu ish lemate ish rosh levet avotav Right there.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chaye olam natai betochenu. Baruch Atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Ya'amdu Shlomo ben Rabbi v'Sara v'Gula ben David v'Sara v'Esther bat Avraham v'Yafa bat Gula she'ani.
Second to Leah, page 770, verse 5. Touch.
ברוך אתה אדוני ברכו את אדוני המבורך
Baruch Adonai Hambarach Le'olam Va'ed.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו לכל העולם אשר בהר בר מגלמים ונתן לנו את תורתו ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה
Amen.
Ve'ila shemot ha'anashim asher ya'amdu itzachem li Ruvain Elitzor ben Shreor Lashimon Shalumiel ben Shri Shaddai li Huda Nachshon ben Aminadav la Yisahar Netanel ben Suar li Zvulun Eliav ben Helon Livnei Yosef le'Ephraim, Elishama ben Amihud, Limnashem, Gamliel ben Peratzor, Ka'asher le'Vinyamin Avidan ben Gerani, le'Edad, Achiran ben Amishadai, Ka'asher, La'asher, Pagiel ben Ochran, Legad, Achiran ben Amihadai, Lenaftali, Achiran ben Enan, Ele Kerue Ha'edah, Nasi'e Matot Avotam, Rosh Alfei Yisrael, Hem.
ברוך אתה אדוני העולם אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת והילת בתוכנו ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה
You're going to to ask you to come over here. You can sit down. You can go back to your seats. If you notice, by the way, there's this beautiful tradition, the Persian tradition, Sephardic tradition, of standing when your parents or somebody who you're related to show respect and honor for them. It's really a beautiful tradition. We love it here. You can have a seat. We're going to have you come back up in a moment. First, we're going to call forward our bat mitzvah, officially as the honor of bat mitzvah. You ready for this, Sophia? Hold on, don't move yet. Got to wait for the chazan to give it his all. Here we go.
Avachura bat mitzvah tamod tamod Sarah bat Avraham V'Dalia shlishi vizki
That's just for you. Wasn't that nice? There you go. All right, come over here, please, because you're going to, before you continue with your Aliyah, you're going to share with us some of your thoughts on today's portion. Slowly was not a problem, clearly not a problem. We want to make sure it's loud enough so everybody can hear you. So I'm going to bring those microphones right close. You ready? Okay, go ahead.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you all for joining me today on my bat mitzvah. My Torah portion is Bamidbar, and I would like to share with you what I have learned. Bamidbar discusses the start of a sanctuary, a holy place of worship, several weeks before the Jews will depart from Mount Sinai and begin their journey to the Holy Land. God instructs the Israelites on how to camp in the desert and how to maintain the sacred sanctuary. God first commands Moses to count all Jewish men over the age of 20 years old for military commands. The objective here was to assign a leader of every Jewish tribe, and then their leader can assist Moses and Aaron on taking this important census to establish the tribal ancestry of every Jew. Part of God's orders to Moses and Aaron was to not include the holy tribe of Levites in their census. Instead, the Levites are assigned the holy tasks of dismantling, carrying, and re-erecting the sanctuary whenever the Jews traveled, making sure the Levites camped around the sanctuary, keeping guard of all sacred valuables inside. Fast forwarding thousands of years from God's commandments to build a sanctuary, I am blessed today to have a place to call my home where my friends and family share the same Jewish beliefs and traditions with me that make it my sanctuary of peace. I have also realized the true meaning of a community when our lives were directly impacted by the Calabasas fires. This is when I realized our neighbors, regardless of religion or faith, all came together as one to help each other to get through hard times. This to me is the meaning of what a strong community is all about. My parashah has been especially meaningful to me, as I have also learned throughout my life, some obstacles in life are only possible to accomplish with the help of an entire community coming together. I learned this lesson while I did my Tikkun Olam project for the UCLA Matal Children's Hospital. I myself couldn't accomplish this task alone, so I delegated my duties and asked friends, family, and my community to all collect toys for sick children. As a community, we made a significant donation and made a huge change in these children's lives during their time of need. I would now like to thank Hazan Mimi, Hazan Stein, Rabbi Goldstein, Rabbi Adam, and Rabbi Vogel for all their help and guidance through my Jewish education and Temple Aliyah. Special thanks to my grandparents, Yafa, Marampari, and Baba Nasser, for all your Jewish values you have instilled in me. Also, a big thank you to my parents, Mom and Dad. Without your help, today would not be possible. I thank you for all your guidance you have given me throughout my life and for your dedication and time that you devote to my schoolwork, tennis, and Jewish education. Alexis, you are my role model and my other half. You are my to-go person for any issues or problems I may have. You understand me and guide me the right direction. Thanks for having my back when I want to stand up to Mom and Dad. Mom, Dad, and Lexi, love you. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Okay, join us back up here. The third Aliyah you'll find, page 771, verse 17.
Baruch hu et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Hamorach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bahar banu mikol ha'amim v'na'atan lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen.
Ve'koch Moshe ve'Aharon et ha'anashim ha'elah asher nikevu b'shemo ve'kol heda hikilu bechad lachodesh hasheni vayit yaldu amishbechotam leveit avotam bemispar shemot mi ben esrim shana v'amala legugilotam ka'asher siva Adonai et Moshe V'yitzachem b'midbar Sinai. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat amet v'chaim olam nata betochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen.
Semen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, semen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, semen tov, mazel tov, semen tov, yehei lanu, yehei lanu, yehei lanu, u'lechol Yisrael, yehei lanu, u'lechol Yisrael, David melech Yisrael, chai v'kayam. David melech Yisrael, chai v'kayam. Semen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov. Semen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov. Semen tov, mazel tov, semen tov. Yehei lanu.
My turn to say a couple words to you. You feeling better? Yeah, I know you are. I want you to relax. Just stand there comfortably, relax. Reading from the Torah is not easy. Took a lot of work on your part. We talked about that. And I'm thinking about your Torah reading, which names a lot of men. No women are mentioned in your Torah reading, are they? They're all men. And thinking about how it talks about the value of a man in terms of fighting age and other things, but not so much the value of a woman. And the Torah sometimes doesn't have, although we have very important matriarchs, very important women in the story. A couple portions from now, a woman, Salafchad, is going to challenge the status quo about only men, only sons being able to inherit when there's daughters. And I hope you're going to have the inspiration of those women models, right, to be able to challenge it. I know you are, because you are your mother's daughter, all right? You're going to challenge the assumptions of life. And I think back to your grandparents and others who were in Iran and wouldn't imagine a girl coming up and reading from the Torah. Just would not have been part of their mindset. And what I love about the Persian tradition often is the ability to be able to integrate and to understand the culture you live in and to bring those values into it. That's what I love about it. So often Ashkenazi Jews are a little bit, no, we don't want that. We're going to keep separation. What I love about the tradition of the Farsi in the terms of the Persian community, the willingness to embrace it. And you see that today. Right? A generation ago, if you had been in Iran, you wouldn't be in front of a Torah reading. I want you to feel that importance. Do you feel that? We talked in the office, I talked about the Persian community and how important I consider them and the history that they have. So I want you to be able to feel this moment. And as we say, I'm going to offer you a blessing in a moment. But before I do that, I just want to say to you, Emruz Ruze Basir Gashenge hast, which means today is a beautiful day. And it's important to acknowledge the tradition. I'm going to share with you the blessing. By the way, it's going to come up in the book of Numbers in a couple portions from now. Blessing that's been handed from generation to generation for about 3,000 years, which is pretty amazing, isn't it? It goes like this. Here, just turn towards me. Yevarecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, Ya'irnai panav elecha v'chuneka, Yisarnai panav elecha v'sem lecha shalom. May God bless you and keep you, Sophia. May God's presence always shine on you. May the goodness of life and who you are always come forth as it does now. May you always inspire others, and may you help to bring peace to this world. And let us all say, Amen. We're going to call forward for the honor of Hagba and Glila at this time, if you will, Michael Rosen and Brandon Sufer, if you'll come forward.
Ya'amod hamagbiya, ya'amod hagolel.
All right, and Fred, you're going to carry the Torah in a moment, so if you'll come forward. We're all going to rise together, please. We're back in the prayer book. You can put away the large Chumash. We're back in the Siddur in just a moment, page 221. Okay, who's lifting, Michael? Who's... You can put it up and hold it up. And then you're going to sit down. Yep, that's good. And then you're going to sit down.
Vezot haTorah asher sham Moshe lifnei bnei Yisrael al pi Adonai beyad Moshe. Torah, 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 Torah tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Torah tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Torah tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Torah tziva lanu Moshe. Morasha kehilat Yaakov, Morasha kehilat Yaakov, Morasha kehilat Yaakov. Torah tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Torah tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Torah tziva lanu Moshe.
Hold on.
Ashlosh.
We're going to call forward for the honor of Paticha to open up the ark. Sharon Asal, Shirley Rose, and Chloe Sufer, and Alexis Sassouni. And if you'll join us up on the bima, please.
Al shlosha divarim, al shlosha divarim, al shlosha divarim, ha'olam omed. Al shlosha divarim, al shlosha divarim, al shlosha divarim, ha'olam omed. Al haTorah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gemilut chasadim. Al haTorah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gemilut chasadim. Al shlosha divarim, al shlosha divarim, al shlosha divarim, ha'olam omed. Al haTorah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gemilut chasadim. Al haTorah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gemilut chasadim. Ubenucho yomar Eitz Chaim hi lamasten hazikim ba betomchecha meushar beracheha darchei noam v'chol netivottecha Shalom, Ashivenu Adonai, Elecha v'nashuva, Kadesh Yameinu kekedem.
May be seated. My pleasure at this time to call forward Michael Przanski, representing Temple Aliyah community, and have some gifts and presentations to you, Sophia. Don't you want some presents? You may be seated for a moment.
Sophia, Mazel tov. It was a joy to sit with you, to visit with you before the service started, and I know you were tremendously nervous, but it did not show at all in your tremendous reading from the Torah today. So let me present to you with a few select gifts that have been chosen for you. First is a wonderful bat mitzvah certificate that you can frame and look at proudly and remember all of the work that went into this day. Next is a nice gift from our friends at the USY. It is a scholarship for a year's worth of USY membership for you here at Temple Aliyah. Lastly, are two things revolving around Israel. One is a wonderful book called Israel Matters, and it is presented to you from the Jewish Federation of Greater Los Angeles. And lastly, is a tree has been planted in Israel with your name on it, and I hope someday you get to visit it and sit under it and enjoy all the shade and happiness surrounding this very special day. Mazal tov.
Mazal tov. Go ahead. La, 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 la. I know some of you are planning, actually I heard some families are planning a trip to Israel next year. Those of you who are going, always participate in the JNF Forest, Jewish National Fund Forest. You can go and plant trees there and you get it. Didn't we do that? All right, Samantha, we planted trees in Israel and you got a feeling for all the trees that are up here in terms of as gifts. So it's a beautiful experience. Page 222, we're back in the small of the red book, smaller one, the Siddur. We rise together, please. Page 222.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון, ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה בעגלה, ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יש מרבה מבורך, לעלם מעלמיה, יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתהלל ויתהלל, שמי דקודשה ברכו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דל מהירן בעלמה, ואמרו אמן.
Page 223, our bat mitzvah, Sophia is going to lead us in the Amidah. If you'll join along with her again, page 223.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avoteinu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzhak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor V'Hanora El Elyon, Gomel Hasadim Tovim, Vekonei Hakol, Vesocher Hasdei Avot, Umevi Guel Livnei V'neihem, Lema'an Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer Ufoked Umoshia Umagen. Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham Ufoked Sarah, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayei Metim Atah, Rav Lehoshia, Morid Hatal, Mechakel Hayim Bechesed, Mechayei Metim Berachamim Rabim. Somech nofli verofeh holim, umatzir asurim, umechayem emunato, lishenei afar, michamocha ba'al gevurot, umidom mehelach, melech mimit, umechayem, Umatzmiach Yeshua, ne'aman atah lechachayot metim. Baruch atah Adonai mechayei hametim.
Amen.
בשם שמקדישים אותו, בשמי מרום, ככתוב היד נביאך, וקרא זה אל זה ואמר,
Kadosh, 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 Adonai Tzvaot, Melech Haaretz
קדוש,
Kevodo.
קדוש, קדוש, אדוני צבאות, מלוך הארץ כבודו, לימתם ברוך יאמרו.
Baruch Adonai Mimkomo.
ברוך אדוני ממקומו, ובדברי קודשך כתוב לאמור.
Yimloch Adonai Le'olam, Elohai Sion, Ledor Vador, Hallelujah.
ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי ציון לדור ודור, הללויה. לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש, ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד, כי המלך גדול וקדוש אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
The Amidah continues silently in the following pages, 226 and onward, Hebrew or English, or if you prefer, private prayers and meditations of your heart. When you're finished with your prayers, you may be seated.
עושה שלום במרמה, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל.
Page 230, Kaddish Shalem.
יתגדל ויגדש שמי רבה.
אמן.
ויעמד דברך חירותי וימלך מלכותי בחייכון וימיכון וחיי לכל בית ישראל. בעגלה ובזמן קריב ויאמרו אמן. יהי שמך המבורך לעולם ולעולם לעולמיה יתברך. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה. ברכות לעילה מקברתה ושירתה שפחתה ונחמתה למרן בעלמה ויאמרו אמן. תתקבל צלותנו ותהון לכל בית ישראל קדמנו שמיה ויאמרו אמן. יהי שלום רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו וכל ישראל ויאמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרמה הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו
Amen. We rise eyes together, Elaine. Again, Aleinu, page 231.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר ראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו וגם מרומי הוא אלוהינו אינו אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו ככתוב בתורתו וידעת היום והשבו אותה אל לבבך כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ועל הארץ היא תחת עינו. ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו
may be seated. On page 232, the conclusion of Jewish worship services includes a prayer for those who are no longer with us, the mourners Kaddish, recited at the Yorkshire anniversary of passing, people who are in mourning period. It's in a moment for anybody who wishes to recall loved ones to be able to recite these words. If anyone has need or desire to recite the words of the mourners Kaddish, you're invited to rise on page 232. And for all those, and I'm mindful on this Shabbat also of the tragedy in Virginia and the innocent loss of life, not only for those of us who have personal friends and others who pass, but also as a nation, the people that we mourn. We wish for families from strength and comfort in the healing process. The words of the Kaddish, Yitgadal v'yikadash shemei rabbah. Amen. Ve'alma divrach rutei ve'amlich malchutei. V'chayechon v'yamechon v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael bagalav v'izman kariv v'meru. Amen. V'hei shmei rabbah mevorach le'olam u'me'omaya. Yiparach, Yishabach, Yipa'ar, Yitromam, Yitnaseh, Yitadar, Yitalev, Yitalal, Shmei Dekudesha, B'chu, Le'ela, Min Kol, Birchata, V'shirata, Tushbechata, V'nechamata, Damiran B'alma, V'meru. Amen. V'hei Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya, V'chaim Aleinu, V'al Yisrael, V'meru. Amen. Oseh Shalom B'mromav, Uyaseh Shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, Meru, Amen. May God establish His peace in the heavens, grant peace and harmony for us, for all of Israel, all of humanity, as we say, Amen. Fred, how you feeling? You don't know Fred, for every part that his daughter was doing was projecting onto her. Right? If you could have seen his face up here last night and today, as if he could will into her body and into her voice. You notice that, right, with your dad, like pushing and helping you along. Your dad's always there for you like that, always that moral support. And your mom, I want you to come up here for a moment. Sophia, come up here, please. Just want you to take a look around you. Will you just take a moment here? Your friends and family and community that's here. Remember, I talked to you about the special moment. Look over here. You have more friends there. There you go. Remember I talked to you about this moment which you feel connected. This is one of those moments, a moment which you realize what it's all about. The party's going to be great, and you're going to celebrate, you're going to be running around. But when you can celebrate life and values, community, this is the moment. We want you to hold on to it. So Fred and I want you to come up here. Alexis as well, if you'll join us up here. You have the grandparents up here as well. Come on, grandparents, please. Everybody else, I want you to stand up where you are, please. Because this is what we call a Shehecheyanu moment. It's a blessing of connection. And so put your books down. Put your arm around your neighbor. See those Bustenfars all huddled there together, and Bilkuses and everybody. Put your arms around your neighbor. We're going to join together in the blessing of Shehecheyanu. Here we go.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Shehecheyanu b'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh.
We're going to repeat that. Let's do it again. Here we go.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Shehecheyanu
That's it, all the way back here. Let me hear you as well.
v'higianu lazman hazeh.
Now we're going to do an amen. Here we go. Let's do that one more time like you really feel it. Give me it to Sophia. Mazel tov, Sophia!
Shemin Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Semen Tov, Semen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Semen Tov, Semen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Semen Tov, Yehelanu,
No, they always
Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Ulecha Yisrael, Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Ulecha Yisrael, Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Ulecha Yisrael, Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Ulecha Yisrael. Semen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Semen Tov, Semen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Semen Tov, Semen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Semen Tov, Yehelanu. Yeah. Yeah, could be.
Or early, actually, maybe. All right, Michael Go, thank you very much.
Late, yeah.
Oh, don't
early.
forget Julie's book there. Yeah. All right, Hans, thank you so much.